Bitcoins can change the world because it's the first value store that's not issued or controlled by any single entity.
It feels like 1994 when the web first emerged. It's a whole new, world. It's endless opportunities of where it could go.
Revolutionizing the way we look at money and send money.
Bitcoin can change the world.
It's going to affect a number of different markets.
Bitcoin takes power away from central banks, which print and can mint their own money at any time, and Bitcoin doesn't allow for that.
Bitcoins allow for people to pay each other all around the world without using the credit card system, which we know is flawed.
And it can potentially even challenge the US dollar as a reserve currency.
Unlike PayPal, where you can have your accounts arbitrarily frozen or blocked and you have no recourse, Bitcoin is simply a protocol. And nobody's in control. Nobody can tell you what to do with your Bitcoins, how to spend your Bitcoins, where they can be, how they can be moved, things like that.
Bank or corporation can take my money or stop me from sending money.
As a means of storing value, that's going to change the lives of a lot of people, not so much here in the US, because the US dollar is a great currency, certainly when you compare it to other currencies. In the emerging markets, I think it's going to change the world and change the lives of everybody.
There's a lot of excess in terms of fees. A lot of people want more portability with their money, and a lot of people want to own the security of their money. They don't want to put it in a bank anymore. So the security, the onus is on you. You have to secure your wallet. You have to understand the technology. So it sort of allows the person to be more empowered with their own money.
The ease of use. Compared to traditional payment methodologies for online merchants, Bitcoin is a godsend. We don't have huge transactional fees that we have to deal with. We don't have to pay $10,000 to get access to a credit card gateway. We don't have to be certified for various safety factors that credit card gateways mandate. We don't have to pay 3% fees. We don't have to worry about 7% chargeback fees. Basically, it's just incredible if you're trying to sell stuff online.
And in America, we've got great banking systems and payment systems and credit systems and a great currency. When you start looking at places like Indonesia, where 17% of the population is banked, when you start looking at places like Argentina, where their currency has collapsed completely at one point, when you start looking at places like Africa, where they leapfrogged wired telecommunications in favor of wireless, I think in places like Africa, Bitcoin has got extraordinary potential, where it could end up becoming the banking systems for the nation. It's the reason why 33% of Kenyans have Bitcoin wallets. In terms of payment systems, the payment networks, are not built out. There's not credit card systems everywhere, and people don't have credit cards. Bitcoin can end up becoming, the primary means that commerce is conducted in many parts of Africa, for example.
It's HTTP for money.
This is like the World Wide Web of money.
Bitcoins are generated at a predetermined rate by miners in a decentralized way. So no company or entity or person is in charge of creating Bitcoin, so they cannot be inflated and cannot be controlled by any single entity.
Where you have governments that really inflate their currency as a way of really stealing the wealth of all of their people. Bitcoin could be not just a secondary currency, but it could become a primary currency in a place like Zimbabwe. That's where I think it's going to change the world. It's going to change the world in the places where people don't have the things that we are fortunate enough to have in spades.
It really allows you to do some very interesting things in terms of value transfer.
Bitcoins are changing the world.
Think about what the internet has done for life. The same thing could happen here.
Bitcoin's great.
It will change the world.